Okay, fighters, we're going 8 rounds. You received instructions early in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. These trunks are good. These are a little high. This will be the line right there. Touch your gloves. Let's go to work.
Jahi Tucker missed weight for a December 10th fight. It was canceled against Ivan Panzic, and he said, this is a big step-up fight. I missed weight, but
Okay,
called out
back
Xander
up.
Zayas in New York. Instead, I got his stablemate who
up, my
called me a
friend.
TikToker. All right, let's see how much of a TikToker I am. He's eating, he's hustling, he's in the gym, he's in great shape, is Jahi Tucker, but so is Nikoloz Sekhniashvili. And he says tonight, he's gonna get his 9th win. We'll see what happens here between these young men. Oh, nice body work from Sekhniashvili, but then he gets clipped by Tucker. This is the type of war that Sekhniashvili wants, and he lands a nice overhand right on Jahi Tucker, an uppercut from Sekhniashvili. Sometimes the brashness can cost you, and I'm not sure Tucker understood that this is the style that Sekhniashvili wants. Look at that body work by Sekhniashvili. Sometimes you gotta be careful what you ask for, Tim. Ooh, look at that left from Sekhniashvili out of the southpaw stand. Tucker gets his bearings, but then gets clipped by a left.
Stop, don't push.
Tucker taking some shots, Tim.
Look, it's no. I'm just waiting on the punch to land, and Tucker goes down. You know, I would never advise a young fighter to go up in weight and face a puncher.
No, stop. Come here.
You don't do that.
Around, box.
When I saw this fight on paper, I said, uh-oh, this just may be an upset. Because Sekhniashvili is a big puncher and has been at this weight his entire career. Understand that.
Actually, he debuted at 175 pounds, worked his way down. His last 2 fights were at 155. This fight was at 152 pounds, and if Tucker uses his skills, he can outlast Sekhniashvili, but if not, that's gonna continue to happen.
Listen to me, Tucker weathered the storm well. He's still not out of the weeds yet. You know, he's doing the right thing. He's tying up in spots, but he's getting hit cleanly with shots. But he's taking them well. You know, you saw his legs buckle a little bit, but you know, the reason why he ain't going nowhere is because he don't want to go anywhere. I don't know if you saw in the beginning when they were announcing his name, and you saw all the swear words coming out of his mouth, because he really truly believes that he belongs in the ring with this man. He really truly believes that he can't be beaten by this man. So he don't want to go anywhere tonight. That's why he's still inside the ring right now.
Out of Deer Park, New York, Jahi Tucker got that brashness, and now he's backing it up with combination punches. But Sekhniashvili is right there, and he's...
Hey, Sekhniashvili is punching, and he hit him with his best punches, flush.
Yeah.
And Jahi Tucker has not gone anywhere. Understand psychologically what's going through the mindset of Sekhniashvili.
Let's listen to Makaran Tucker.
Don't get... Sit with me. Hey, yo, do me a favor, stop touching that fucking body, man. All right? Yeah. He has fucking nothing. You step on the gas on him. All right? Don't relax too much on the meter. Start working. You hear me? Let's go.
Welcome to 154. Sekhniashvili putting in some serious weight behind those punches. Left, right. But you see the young man, Tucker right here, trying to do the right thing, trying to stay relaxed. You see him basically fighting against not wanting to go down. That's basically what you see. You know, you see the determination on his face. He is willing himself to stay in the ring. And look at him, hitting himself upside the head. He is possessed tonight. And if he puts the pressure on Sekhniashvili, some things may change. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. Some things may change. As you can see right here.
He stepped into Sekhniashvili, and his father said, he's got nothing, go get him. And this is a war that can make a lot of fans for Jahi Tucker. This type of action from a young fighter at age 20 in his 10th professional fight. Sign me up to keep watching this. There's a nice stiff jab from Jahi Tucker, getting it back to basics. Now saying, you ain't got nothing for me.
Trust me, man. I know what this is. I know what this is like. Tucker is willing himself. He is willing himself to win this fight right now.
He wants a fight against Xander Zayas, and he says, if I have to go through Sekhniashvili, I will gladly do that. He said, this guy's gonna get it bad. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a knockout or a decision, but he's gonna get it bad. I'm gonna break him down. Good start for Sekhniashvili in the first round, and great start for Tucker in round 2.
See, Tucker's given that jab. He needs to get high, get active, more active with the jab. You know, you never want to allow a power puncher to just get inside and be able to land big shots. I was a little low right there with that left hook down to the body from Sekhniashvili.
Sekhniashvili likes to be on the front foot attacking, and when Tucker takes it to him, the fight changes in his favor, although Tucker got caught with a clean left hook once again. Nice body work from Sekhniashvili.
These guys are trading bombs. Bombs. No one's willing to give an edge. Nice angle right there from Jahi Tucker.
Oh, another left hook. Partially deflected by the right hand that was in a defensive position from Tucker. But you see the danger from Sekhniashvili with that left.
Sekhniashvili is definitely heavy-handed. You know that right out of the gate, but he's wondering how in the heck is Tucker taking these punches?
All right, let's take a look at some of these body work that these two guys have been putting in early on.
Yeah, look at this body shot right here that Sekhniashvili's gonna land. Oh, and then you see how Tucker, how he kind of caved in after that. Then it's the left hook, partially blocked right there, high on the temple, but Tucker, again, you know, I always tell you guys, 50% physical, 50% mental and taking punches. Those are heavy punches landing cleanly on Tucker, and he doesn't want to go anywhere. Understand that.
And he doesn't even want to sit down. He's almost in the center of the ring with referee Gerald Ritter, who has to send him back to his corner.
He's sending a message right now. That's what he's doing. He's sending a message.
Andre Ward mentions the fact that when he was in the amateurs, he'd look over at the corner of the Cuban fighters. They're not sitting down. We've seen pros do it as well, and it just tells you this kid is in shape.
He's in shape and he's possessed, and he wants to win this fight, and he wants to prove a point tonight. And he's trying to will himself back into this fight.
Ooh, nice left there from Sekhniashvili, and punches landed. 10 out of 42 to the body for Tucker, 7 of 71 for Sekhniashvili. Nice right hand from Sekhniashvili. Changing it up now, using angles.
Changing it up using angles, but also committing down to the body, heavy, straight right hands down to the body. Beautiful left hook right there, return fire from Tucker.
So kind of switching gears. Tucker has been right hand dependent. Now he went to the body, reminding his opponent that, hey, I'm in this fight too. There's a stick from Tucker. Total punches landed so far, 71 to 42 through the first 2 rounds in favor of the fighter out of the country of Georgia.
Tucker needs to pick up his jab. He needs to pick it up. He needs to get more active with it. Every time he uses it, he gets Sekhniashvili out of position. He's able to capitalize on his mistakes afterwards. See? Sekhniashvili, he's bewildered right now, honestly, just with the jab alone. Look at Tucker. Now he's starting to land combinations.
And a shot to the body.
Because a puncher has to be set. His feet has to be set. So, like, those 50-50 exchanges are dangerous for Tucker. But if he kick things on the outside at the range that he's supposed to be at, he can easily win this fight.
I don't think there's anything easy about Sekhniashvili.
No, there's nothing easy about it.
Oh, they both exchanged punches after the referee broke them up.
Listen to me. When I say stop, stop. Listen to me when I say stop, stop. Time in. Box.
That's a grown man move. He got hit after the break, and he landed his
Listen
shot.
to me, man. Tucker is on a mission to prove to everybody that he is ready. He wants to be talked about just like all the other prospects in the game.
You usually see a young kid who had an extensive amateur career like Jahi had just kind of take that shot as a gentleman.
Right.
He's like, there's no punk in me tonight.
No, absolutely not. Look at now you see Tucker punching the bully in the mouth, and you see how he reacted. He don't like it.
Ooh, nice uppercut. Systematic breakdown, but it's going to take a lot to get rid of Sekhniashvili. Good action from Jahi Tucker. Let's see what kind of action we get from Andre Ward as he visits with former world champion Isaac Dogbe.
You know, they said the lion that's got the most scars hunts the best. You believe that?
Of course.
You got some scars this time. You didn't have them. You was young. Young pup the first time.
My coach said it best. He said he's battle tested. You know, so right now, like I keep saying, we're in the Lord's hands. Come with me. That's what I believe. So.
And I know the work has been put in, man, and I know you're a man of God and a man of faith. How do you take the work and the faith and then go execute in the boxing ring?
We just leave everything to the Lord's hands. At this point, there's nothing more you can do.
Yeah.
Everybody does their best.
Yeah.
In the end, it's God that gives victory.
Yeah. I'm going to do one more and I'm going to get out of here. What's the one thing that needs to go right tonight for you to leave Tulsa with that belt?
Listen to my corner. Just be relaxed. Take it easy.
I can't wait, man. I'm excited. Lock in, baby.
All right. Cheers.
Exclusive access right here on Top Rank Boxing on ESPN. First it was Tim with Robezi Ramirez, and now was Andre Ward. Two Hall of Famers come to visit the locker room. Not a lot of people can say that, but we have that right here on ESPN+. And we have a great fight here between Jahi Tucker and Nikoloz Sekhniashvili. Nice left hook there from Nico. And I'll tell you why he wants to be called Nico, because there's a girl named Nika that started going to the gym at the sweatbox, and he said, wait, that's a girl's name? Call me Nico.
Stop! Stop! Chill, dog. Quit talking, fight, box.
That's it. It is what it is.
Nice left hook from Nico.
You know, even with that, the mindset of Tucker, you know, you can have that mindset, but you gotta control it. You gotta be thinking in there. You know, most of the time when he's getting hit with these big shots, he's at the wrong range, trading shots. He's giving opportunities to Sekhniashvili, excuse me.
Oh, he's a trip. It was a trip. And they keep throwing punches.
Hey, Tucker did the right thing by getting up, because you never know. Sekhniashvili could have threw a punch and hurt him while he was down.
Yeah, and the referee
could have sprung up. Yeah, knocked him out. And then the referee would have been like, hey, it's fair. You knocked out, get up.
Saw that with Jose Ramirez.
Exactly.
A verbal command against Josh Taylor. He respects it. Taylor doesn't. He gets dropped. That's the difference between being undisputed and being a non-champion. Here, Tucker's going to get a point deducted soon.
Yeah, he definitely is. I mean, he's getting a little bit beside himself.
There it is.
1 point, hang after the bell. 1 point, 1
It's cool once, maybe twice. He got busted for it the third time.
You have to, like, again, I like the mentality, but you have to control it, man. You got to tame it. Moments like this, you know, you're intense. Both guys, you know, tensions are up and emotions are high, but you got to control it, man.
And now, how do you respond? It's like a knockdown. You don't have to get it all back at once. How does Jahi Tucker get himself back in this round against Sekhniashvili? Nice left hook there from Nika.
Jahi just chose, and Jahi honestly he's choosing to rumble. He's at the wrong distance. Ain't nothing, you can't tell him anything. You know, right now he's in his own head right now, in his own zone, and he's gonna fight this fight the way he's gonna fight. He don't, honestly, they're giving him water in the corner. He doesn't hear anything that his corner is saying. But if he keeps this fight on the outside, use his reach and his combination, moving left and moving right and keeping this man off balance, he can easily win this fight.
Stop! Back up. Box.
And listening to Gary Ritter now, or Gerald Ritter. We are halfway through this fight. First point deduction in Jahi Tucker's career. And Tim, those extracurriculars, they're good until they're not.
Hey, they good in the street, but not good in the ring when you got a referee standing right there. I mean, just not the smartest move right there. Not sure what the referee was doing. I'm pretty sure he told him to stop, but he was in the wrong position himself. He's grabbing him, grabbing his hand right here. What was the initial warning? I got to understand, what is the initial warning? I don't know.
I took points. I'll do it to him, but I have to.
Well, the problem was he grabbed him. Sekhniashvili threw a punch that the referee didn't see,
yes.
And then there was the retaliation from Jahi Tucker.
But beforehand, Jahi Tucker kind of went to the ropes and fell down on one knee, and then he popped up and he reacted.
Yeah.
Because he was afraid he was going to get caught. But the referee was kind of trying to stop the action, pulling back Sekhniashvili.
And I think that's the difference. And the fact is, Jahi Tucker's not responding with just one shot. He's throwing 3-4 punch combinations after, and I think that's what finally got Gerald Ritter to say no mas on that. And in terms of punches thrown through the first 4 rounds of this fight, 173 for Tucker, 256 thrown from Sekhniashvili, and in terms of landed, 109 for the fighter out of Georgia and 71 for the fighter out of Deer Park, New York. And there's that left hook that's been available to land on Tucker all night long.
Because Tucker, what he did was, he's inside the pocket, then he pulls up or pulls back and gets distance, and Sekhniashvili just pops up with a left hook.
Nice combination punching on the inside from Jahi Tucker. Sets up a long right hand as he pushes down the head of Sekhniashvili with that left.
Break.
Now Sekhniashvili has to be very careful because Ritter may take a point away from him if he catches some roughhousing after his verbal command.
It's so crazy when I watch Sekhniashvili land that left hook on Jahi Tucker, and then you see the reaction. You see his knees buckle. You know what's happening. You know when you take the light switch and you flicker it on and off real quickly. That's what's happening. It's like almost like a short circuit, and then boom, you're back to life. That's what's happening with Jahi Tucker. His legs feel like giving out, but he's fighting against it. He's fighting against those lights being shut off in his mind.
That's heart, that's determination, that's conditioning. He was talking about how he was going days without eating to make welterweight, and now he's at 152-pound catch weight. And Tim, you can see his strength, you could see his resistance, because from the first fight, from the first bell, he took a big shot.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, if he was taking these big shots at 147, he probably wouldn't be here right now. But the fact that the added weight, yes. But it's more so, Bernardo, it's more so he don't want to go anywhere, man.
Determination.
He does not want to go anywhere.
He talked the talk, and now he has to back it up.
Yep. Now who's going backwards now?
Sekhniashvili.
Yep. Sekhniashvili is going backwards.
That's a short left hook there from Jahi. Now he's digging to the body. Going to town But you got to be on your toes against Sekhniashvili.
Always. Because anytime you're in range, you know he's going to fire back. He has that punching power. See, he's trying to lure him in. He's trying to set him up. That's what Sekhniashvili is doing. He's waiting on the perfect time, trying to buy some time. Yes, he's a bit tired. And he's saying to himself, why is this man still here? Why is he still here?
Hey!
Oh, come on.
You do that one more time on the break, then we'll take a point.
All right, so that was another punch off the break, a verbal command from Gerald Ritter. You ask, how is Jahi Tucker taking these shots? Let's illustrate it because
Sekhniashvili is not playing, man. Left hook inside. You see the uppercut being thrown right there. Jahi Tucker, see it right hand, clipped on the inside. I mean, every which way there is. I mean, there's so many openings because Jahi Tucker is choosing to fight at the wrong range, throwing the wrong punches, throwing an uppercut from too far away, getting clipped with left hooks, so on and so forth. But, man, he's just being so disobedient to the referee, not showing any kind of respect in there. I don't get it, man. He got to control that, man.
Jahi Tucker is now talking to you, Tim.
Hey, man, Jahi is in a zone right now. He is in the zone. He over there looking at me, talking to me and everything. I don't know what he's saying, but.
You know who's in the zone?
Who?
Mark Kriegel.
Hey, Jahi Tucker needs to discipline himself a little bit better, but he's shown a great chin. And if this holds, you're seeing the birth of a star tonight.
I mean, this is a fan-making performance from Jahi Tucker. This is the second time he throws the forearm, and another warning from referee Gerald Ritter. He's doing a lot of things that can cost him in this fight.
Yeah, I mean.
But you got to get Sekhniashvili off of him.
This is the thing, okay? When you need somebody to be physical and to be a real pro and you know, there's spots in there where you can take advantage of the fighter. You gotta do what you gotta do, but at the same time you gotta understand when to do it and when not to do it, man. And he's doing it deliberately as the ref is trying to command and take order. That's the problem.
And now there's a cut on the face of Sekhniashvili. And we'll see if it was a punch or one of those forearms that was thrown by Jahi Tucker.
Yeah, that nastiness you can't teach, man. You cannot teach nastiness. You either have it or you don't, man.
Well, Tucker's being nasty tonight.
Nasty,
I'm all for
it. He's possessed, man.
Yeah, he is. I mean, if there was just a little dial back on control, he'd be shining a little bit more, but you got to admire the way he's taken the fight to the bully.
Look, I for that first round until now, it's definitely been a change. You know, Tucker has turned this around. He's had his spots and he's had his moment, but Sekhniashvili has had his spots as well in moments, but not sure how the judges are judging this fight, man, because again, another left hook gets in there. You know, these are clean, heavy shots. And some judges, they like the cleaner, more effective punches over the volume.
And it's an abrasion, not a full cut over the left eye of Sekhniashvili. There was blood that was falling on the shoulder of Tucker. Maybe it was from his nose. But great work from our crew in the truck, determining that it was not a cut. Stop working. Jahi's like, you see, I listen to you. That's the young kid coming out, the 20-year-old clean amateur. But you see the body shots, the beautiful combination from Tucker.
You see that's what I'm talking about.
All right, now he's bleeding.
Combination. Now he got a little blood coming out. See, all that wrestling and stuff, y'all think that y'all don't tire you out? That tires you out. You got to know how to grapple in there, too. Getting yourself in position, getting your head off the line. There's a lot that goes on in that ring.
There you see the cut now and the blood emanating from the face of Nikoloz Sekhniashvili. Good finish from him. And our next fight will be our co-main event this evening. It'll be Joet Gonzalez, who's coming off of a loss against the main event fighter, Isaac Dogbe. He's a former WBO international featherweight champion. His 3 losses have been against Shakur Stevenson, Emmanuel Navarrete, and Isaac Dogbe. only champions. And Jose Enrique Vivas is looking to spoil Joet Gonzalez's party tonight. He's coming off of a win against Eddie Valencia, and he lost against Eduardo Baez, who then challenged Emmanuel Navarrete for the title. 6th consecutive fight on a top-ranked card, his 8th in the U.S., and he's now being trained by Edgar Estrellita Hasso, jumping in for Manny Robles. This man throws 85 punches per round, Tim. He's going to bring out the best or the worst in Joet Gonzalez.
Absolutely. Joet Gonzalez better be ready to let his hands go. Sometimes he just puts his hands inside his pocket, so to speak, and he don't throw enough. Tonight, he can't allow that to happen because he ain't going to get any more opportunities if he loses tonight against Vivas.
Round 7 of a very entertaining fight between Jahi Tucker and Nikoloz Sekhniashvili, combining for 600 punches thrown so far and over 225 landed here at an almost identical 39 and 37% clip. Look at Tucker going at it, and then the left hook from Sekhniashvili.
Pulling straight up. Get done with his combinations, and then sits back and admires his work. He pull up. You learn that in the gym, sparring, and on the hand mitts. A lot of times, guys, they hit the hand mitts, pop, 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 and then they come right back to the center. Pop, 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 come back to the center. You need to let those combinations go, roll under, get away from that center, change your position. That's important.
You see the strength of Tucker as well against a very strong Sekhniashvili who wants to rough him up, but Tucker makes sure that he understands that no ground will be given.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Nice short uppercut from Tucker and a left hook.
I mean, Tucker's took some big shots. Sekhniashvili has definitely took some big shots. Both guys, you know, look at the left flank of Sekhniashvili. Red.
Short uppercut from
Red.
Tucker.
Ooh, he ripped that up. My goodness. Fatigue gets set in for Sekhniashvili, and you know, you see he doesn't have the same seam on his punches. And from that first round, Tucker took his best stuff with full energy. With full energy, he was able to take his best stuff.
You see when Sekhniashvili wants that short break, Tucker ran him down saying, no breaks. We're going to keep going. We're going to fight in the center of the ring, and you got to see if you have the conditioning to put up with me.
Yeah, but Tucker's missing opportunities. I mean, Sekhniashvili just threw a left hook, wide left hook, loaded up with it, everything, showed it. And Tucker did nothing. He looked at it just fly past, and no kind of reaction or counter.
Well, he's also fatigued because he's coming off of an 8-round unanimous decision in his last fight.
See, Tucker needs to step on the gas right now. Sekhniashvili's trying to get a breather. You got to recognize that. That's called IQ. IQ, ring intelligence. You know, you have to manage your energy, and also you have to pay attention to. Okay, my goodness.
Yeah, you see Gerald Ritter can't take away a point because they were both punching.
And you have to pay attention to your opponent's energy as well. You have to feel that.
Jahi Tucker said, I'm going to go and get him. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he's feeling that as we listen in to his father, McCunnan Tucker, and Javier Centeno on the other side.
I don't care. I don't care. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Brace. All right? All right. Yo, listen. Don't give it away with nobody. The rest say break, you break. All right? Listen to me. This round, jab him up good. And be patient. Listen to me. Look for the soft spot. Now. Listen to me. Look at me. Yeah, I'm listening. Listen to me. I'm listening. All right. No, you better drink some fucking water.
Hasn't sat down, didn't want water, didn't want to listen to his daddy saying, you better listen to the ref. Mark, he keeps barking at Sekhniashvili.
Yeah, and after the 4th round, he said, come on, I'm waiting for you, Nico. Listen, I got it 5 rounds to 1 with 1 tie. That's the point deduction round. Sekhniashvili needs a knockout, and if this holds once again, we're seeing the birth of a star. Yes, Jahi was immature, but he's as tough and as talented as he said he was.
Yeah, and his punches are landing here as he's being actually outlanded 148 to 105. But you see how the number has dwindled for Sekhniashvili after landing 71 punches in the first 2 rounds. Pretty much it's been 77 in the other 5 rounds.
Well, you got to understand, like I told you, he hit him with his best punches. You know, and psychologically that does something to a puncher when you hit a guy and he doesn't fall and he doesn't react the same way as it when you fought your last opponent or the opponent before that. So mentally and physically, because not only is he having to dish it, he's actually having to take it because Tucker is coming back. He's coming back in this fight.
Sekhniashvili's only loss happened in August of 2021 against also unbeaten Guido Schramm, 11-0-1 out in New York City. Tucker trying to go to the body there of his opponent.
See, Sekhniashvili now is just depending on one shot. He's looking for the left hook. That's what he's depending on. He's tired. He's exhausted. He's still wondering, like, man, why is this kid still here? Now the youthfulness needs to take over right now. You know, Jahi Tucker now is moving, using his legs. Hey, man, you got all that energy? Put that energy to work by throwing your punches out at the appropriate distance and then move and get out of the way like that. That's what I'm talking about.
7-punch combination and then gets away from the left hook of Sekhniashvili.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Little shoe shine flurry.
Hey, look at him. Woo!
I got you, mommy.
He's aware of everything in there. He said, I got you, mommy. I mean, he's talking to somebody in the audience. He heard someone say something. But this is Jahi Tucker. This is him. I mean, there's no changing him. Doesn't matter what you tell him, how you frame it, how you rap. It doesn't matter. This young man's gonna do what he's gonna do, and he believes in himself, and he's proven to everybody right now that hey, he's a real player at 154. Showing some skills, movement.
Listen for the bell.
Mike Tyson once said, my style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. Well, tonight, Jahi Tucker's style was impetuous. His defense was not impregnable,
Man, no.
but I think he did enough to
But
win.
his chin was.
Yes, sir.
My goodness. Man, look, he took the necessary risks. I mean, I will not tell a fighter, go up and wait and face a puncher like this. You don't do that, man. You test the waters with something light at 54. He didn't want to do that. He said, no, give me him because I want Xander Zayas next. Yep. So it was good. I mean, this is back and forth action. I mean, early on, look at that shot right there. And then, you know, Sekhniashvili, he didn't just look at the shot. He landed a repeated left hand on the chin, and Jahi Tucker withstanded it. I cannot believe that he stood up to that type of leather. But again, determination, his will to win. You know, you saw his amateur pedigree come to the forefront like it always does. You know, the cream always rises to the top, landing beautiful combinations. And when he would throw in spots, combinations out at distance, using his hand speed, it was beautiful work to see.
Jahi Tucker, I mean, this kid just said, I don't care what my daddy says in the corner. I don't care what the referee says.
He's rebellious.
I'm going to do what I want to do.
But I kind of like it, though.
It was cool, huh?
I kind of like it. I mean, the whole referee stuff, you got to respect the ref. But, man, look, you can't teach. Like, my girls play soccer.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Been there.
And one of my daughters, the youngest one, is mean. I mean mean. She getting the ball. No matter what, she don't care what happens to you. You fall on the floor, she ain't gonna say, oh, you okay? But my other daughter, she's a little bit more sensitive. So she bumps somebody, she's worried about them and so on and so forth. So it's in him. That's who he is. You know, and like it or not, guess what? I think it earned him this victory tonight. That's what it boils down to. Willing yourself. It don't matter, folks. Understand that. You may have more power. You may have more skill, but you can will yourself to victory. And that's what Jahi Tucker did tonight.
Good job, champ. Thank you. Yeah.
Father says, good job, champ, at the very end. And here comes Jahi to dab up Timothy Bradley.
You crazy, man. You are so crazy. Man.
We'll send it up to Mark Chinook for the particulars.
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, after 8 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Henry Ellick, Chris Flores, and Chris Ritter all score the bout 77-74. For your winner by unanimous decision, Jahi Tucker!
He willed himself to victory, took a puncher's best shot, and came away with his 10th professional win. A fan-making performance for Jahi Tucker against Nikoloz Sekhniashvili.